Thanks for tuning in. Today I'm sharing the Sleepypod Terrain Harness, and Sleepypod is a company that really has taken strides above other pet product companies to create harnesses that have been crash tested and specifically engineered to protect your dog in the event that you get in an accident while he's in the vehicle. Now, a lot of companies make car harnesses for dogs, and it's just traditionally a walking harness, and they put a little attachment on the back that you can run a seatbelt through. It basically just keeps your dog in place in the vehicle. Now, if that's all that you can afford in your budget right now, that's fine. Keeping your dog stationary in a vehicle is really important. It's less distracting for you. It will help in the event of an accident that his body is not just toppling around your car, causing injury to you and other passengers, and of course, serious injury to himself. But these harnesses go above and beyond that. They have been crash tested. They have been specifically designed and engineered, like I said, for crashes, to be safe in a crash. So this one's designed for high performing dogs. Now, last week I reviewed the Sleepypod Clickit Sport Harness, and again, all the same features are really great, fantastic if you travel with your dog a lot and you want to keep him safe in a car, but that one's more for just kind of your everyday dog. This one is specifically designed for dogs that are active, performance dogs, busy dogs, dogs that go hiking, dogs that go running, dogs that have a job, working dogs. This is designed for those types of dogs. So as you can see, if you watch my other video, if you haven't, just jump on our YouTube channel. There's a link to that right below this video, and you can see the Clickit Sport if you want to see the difference. This is a totally different design. The Clickit Sport kind of stops right here. It has a sort of T shape that goes along your dog's chest, but it doesn't have this webbing, absorbing sleeves. This is specifically designed to disperse the weight and the force of a crash if that were to happen while your dog was in the vehicle. There's also a much broader padded vest on this one, and that's where those working dogs, they're active, they're busy, and they need more protection. They typically have a deeper, broader chest. They're a much more muscular dog. So I'm going to show you how to put this one on your dog. It's very simple and easy to get on, how to adjust it, and what it looks like when you're buckling your dog into the car. Buckling your dog in is very simple. Once you have the harness on, you're going to take your seat belt, pull some slack, thread it through one side, down through the other side, buckle it in, and then you just want to make sure your seat belt's tight. And that's it. Your dog is safe and secure. Molly can lay down, she can sit up, she can look out the window, whatever she likes to do in here. Remember that the Sleepypod Terrain dog car harness has been tested using the US Child Restraint System standards as well as the Canadian Child Restraint System standards. And you can see these reflective patches on the side. These pull off with Velcro, obviously, and you can put on service dog harnesses, working dog harnesses, search and rescue patches, whatever you need to put on there. Not harnesses, patches, but you can interchange those patches, so that's a nice feature. And right up here you can see these two D-rings, and if you clip a leash there, it can double as a walking harness as well. This is ideal for getting your dog out of the car. What I do is usually clip my leash here before unbuckling, and then that way I always have the dog in control. You don't have to worry about any bolting out of the vehicle. Here's a quick look at our Beagle Molly in her Sleepypod Terrain Harness before I put her in the car and show you how easy it is to buckle her in. One thing to mention is that while it's really easy to buckle her in, it's extremely difficult to fit this harness the first time. The good news is, and I'll actually take the harness off now and I can show you, but there's these nice metal buckles on the Terrain harness, which is great because you don't have to worry about the hardware breaking with plastic buckles. The adjusters are also metal, so not only do you not have to worry about them breaking, but they're also extremely durable. They stay in one place for a very long time, so you don't have to worry about having to adjust this harness every time you put your dog in the car. Of course, you want to check to make sure it's adjusted properly. If your dog gains or loses weight, you might have to switch it, but for the most part, once it's done once, you're pretty well finished. You've got a buckle on the above your dog's neck here, and then you've also got a buckle around his abdomen, or the end of his chest, and there's 4 adjustment points, one on each side here, one on each side here. Molly's neck is a little bit loose, so I'm going to adjust that. You also have D-rings on the back here where you can attach a leash. That's really beneficial. And Clickit will send you this really easy to follow guide with full pictures that shows you how to adjust the harness as well as how to clip it into the car properly. So there's really not a lot of questions as far as that's concerned about how you do it. There are many videos on their website as well as on YouTube. If you just Google Clickit, you will find their website, clickit.com, and there are many videos on there that show you how to do this properly, but they do give you the guide. It's pretty easy to figure out. The buckles themselves, they're just traditional sliding buckles. Because they're metal and because they are made to stay in one place, it's just more difficult to adjust. It's a little more time consuming. It's not hard to figure out, but it does take a minute to adjust it properly for your dog. Molly has this really nice bright orange color. This harness is also available in black, red, and a robin's egg blue. It's a nice baby blue color. And again, it is retails for $89.99 to $99.99 depending on the size that you need. There are 4 sizes available, and you can get the all of the information on the measurements. You're gonna have to measure around your dog's neck as well as his chest girth for this harness, but all of that information is on our website. There is a link below this video that will take you to my full written review, and you can find all the measuring guidelines in there. I'm going to give Molly a little break from her harness. She's probably going to take off as soon as she's out of this. And I'm just going to show you how easy it is to give this a clean. You can wipe down the outside here with a damp cloth, super easy. The inside here, there's this neoprene material. Sadie Lou, it's not your turn in the video. Sorry, this is our Chocolate Lab Sadie, and she loves to be on camera. So the neoprene material here, you can see there's a little bit of hair on it from Molly, but you can just easily vacuum that off. It's very, very quick and easy to clean. Molly's is a medium size, but as I mentioned, there are 4 sizes available. I hope you guys enjoyed this review of the Terrain Sleepypod dog harness. I wanted to show you one of the additional features that we have. We hike with our dogs. We're very active with our dogs, so the Terrain was the choice for me over the Clickit Sport harness for that reason, because we're very active and busy. So this one's kind of more catered to our dogs. But we also equip our dogs with a hiking pack quite often when we're taking longer walks or on hiking adventures. And the Terrain actually comes, you have to buy this separate, and the Terrain pack, this is called, and it's $89.99 additionally on top of the price of the harness itself. But you see it has these 4 clips, and there are these 4 D-rings on the harness, and that's all you have to do to attach the pack to the harness. And I love this because it's all in one. So instead of having to switch our dog's harness every time we go hiking so that he has a pack, or switch it when we get in the car, or switch it when we go for a walk, that's it. You just clip it on there. You have a travel handle up here. It's on there. It's nice and sturdy. You've got those metal D-rings, so you don't have to worry about, you know, plastic breaking and the pack coming off or anything like that. If it's on the harness, this is the medium size. There's also a larger size if you need some more space. But there's the zipper saddlebags, very similar to other dog backpacks. This one is kind of small. I would prefer the saddlebags be a little bit bigger, but that's okay. I share some of the weight and take some, especially the water and the things for our dogs that take up a lot of space. But I just wanted to show you guys this really quickly because it's a great little addition if you want kind of an all-in-one inclusive harness. You also get the removable reflective patches on this one if you have a service dog and you want him to be able to carry something just like on the Terrain harness itself. So you have those, and this is ergonomic designed, so you don't have to worry about your dog, you know, too much weight on one side or too much weight in an area that's going to hurt his back or anything like that. And this too is made of the luggage grade ballistic nylon, so it's very durable. It does have adjusters if you want to loosen or tighten the length of the pack depending on how it fits onto your dog. So I wanted to give you a little peek at the Terrain pack as well. If you guys have any questions about the Sleepypod Terrain harness or the Terrain pack, feel free to email me, Samantha@TopDogTips.com. I hope you enjoyed this review.